This is what we call an SOS moment, right? When something is just not quite the way it's supposed to be. So recovering the next day, Keith gave us a call. He called us. I run a strategic consulting company, and we have spent the last 10, now 11 years helping organizations from the middle market and up face into these big challenges, improve focus, get results, and get to a better place. We call it SOS to ROI. So I'm glad to be here. I hear I have a new book coming out. It's called SOS to ROI, and I will tell you there's about 30,000 fewer words in my brain right now, and it's very exciting. First point is that complexity is increasing and new thinking is required. Complexity is increasing and new thinking is required. So what do I mean by complexity? Do you think the world's getting more complex? Yeah, we've got the internet, we've got information coming at us more than ever before. We've got a geopolitical system across the world that is more connected than ever before. In 2008, the financial system taught us that we don't actually know how it operates, and we had to figure that out. Complexity is like a hungry monster that's constantly getting bigger, and it's constantly getting harder to manage. Point number two is that leaders today need to figure out how to master the two types of changes. There's two major types that we talk about in the book. The first type is what we call a system repair, where there's something in your business that's just not going right, but you can fix it. There's a way to fix it. Think about it like you're driving along the road and everything's going fine, and all of a sudden, boom, pop, 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 you have to pull over because you got a flat tire or a blowout, right? Has that ever happened to anyone here? It's not a very good feeling. That's kind of an SOS moment in a way. And so what you can do, you can either repair the tire or you can put in the spare and you're back on the road, okay? That's an example of a system repair. The second type of change is what we call an enhanced capability. Now, an enhanced capability is something where you're not where you need to be and you need to get to the next level, okay? And that's either because the market's changing or your competition is coming after you. Well, back to the car analogy. You're safely back on the road, but now you want to race. You want to race. You know what? If you don't have a race car, you may either need to get a race car or make your car better by installing a turbocharger. So that's an enhanced capability. A lot of times, installing a new IT system, a new product or service, entering a new market, et cetera, is an example of enhanced capabilities. Make sense? So that's big point number two. Now, Keith's story was a problem that showed up as a really bad thing, okay? But sometimes problems show up as really good things. In this case, Wendy has one of those. So Wendy is a fiercely competitive person, very young, very likable, and has a really good eye for market opportunity. She had been growing her food equipment business for under a decade, and it was going fine. But all of a sudden, the market shifted toward her product, and she started getting calls from the big guys, the big retailers, who could probably, if she accepted the order, could probably double or triple her business within a year. Okay, you've all heard these kind of stories. But there was a problem. Wendy's manufacturing process only allowed for a certain amount of capability. She could only go this high. And it was very manual intensive. It was slightly unsafe. It was hard to scale, okay? It was not good. So she had this dilemma. The only way she could safely increase capacity was through automation. Well, she knew that, and so years before, she had tried automation and tried to find a solution and just kept running into dead end after dead end after dead end. So finally, in her SOS moment, she was saying, I have this massive opportunity of a lifetime, and I can't scale my capacity. That's when we got the call. She said, can you guys help? And we said, I don't know. I hope we can. Well, we looked around, and guess what? On the planet, there was absolutely zero solution for Wendy. And so what we did is said, if you don't mind, let's put a team of experts together and let's build something for you. And we did that. And we were able to actually invent a new system, but it had the luxury of many inventions that had already been invented that we put together, which made the risk of the opportunity go down. And she was able to finally accept the order. In the first year, she had over 90% on-time delivery, perfect quality, and her capacity went up by 10 times. And guess what? She bought another automation solution as well. It was amazing. All of a sudden, orders started coming in from other companies. Orders got doubled, and they actually started going global. At the end, her company grew by 300% in 3 years, and profits by 500% in that same time. Now that's how you go from SOS to ROI. Thank you.